On our website, you can get PDF learning materials for free. Please visit englist.me.
Fright.
A sudden intense fear or shock, a state of being afraid or anxious, a feeling of alarm or trepidation caused by a sudden, unexpected event or situation.
Examples:
Fright response. Shiver in fright. The dog's barking gave the male person a terrible fright.
Uncomfortable.
Providing or feeling physical discomfort or slight pain.
Examples:
An uncomfortable silence. With an uncomfortable face. His abusive words made me uncomfortable.
Physiological.
Relating to the normal functioning of living organisms and their organs and systems, concerning the physical or biochemical processes and activities that occur within the body.
Examples:
Physiological response. Physiological activity. The doctor explained the various physiological changes that occur during pregnancy.
Irrational.
Not based on, or not using reason or clear thinking, mathematics, a real number that cannot be expressed as the ratio of two integers.
Examples:
An irrational request. Irrational numbers. They continued to endure irrational treatment by the dictatorship.
Decide.
To make up someone's mind about something, to come to a conclusion or judgment after considering options.
Examples:
Decide a question. Decide on a course of action. She couldn't decide whether to order the pizza or the pasta for dinner.
Breath.
The air that is taken into and expelled from your lungs. The process of taking into and expelling air from your lungs.
Examples:
Hold your breath. Breath of wind. He bated his breath when talking about this affair.
Rebel.
Someone who resists or opposes authority or control, especially by fighting against it.
Examples:
Rebel uprising. Group of rebels. The rebels fought against the government for their independence.
Anxiety.
A feeling of worry, nervousness, or unease about something that is happening or might happen in the future.
Examples:
Diagnosis of anxiety disorder. Anxiety for knowledge. She waited for her daughter with anxiety.
Sympathetic.
Feeling, showing, or expressing kindness or compassion to somebody who is hurt, sad, or in a problematic situation.
Examples:
Sympathetic nervous system. Sympathetic toward poor people. She is very sympathetic to our project.
Nervous.
Worried and anxious about something relating to the nerves.
Examples:
development of the nervous system. Get nervous. He suffers from nervous breakdowns.
Adrenaline.
Also epinephrine, a substance secreted by the adrenal medulla in response to stress, which makes the heart beat faster and prepares the body to react to danger.
Examples:
adrenaline receptor. Adrenaline addiction. The band has released a lot of adrenaline-pumping rock music.
Essential.
Indispensable, fundamental.
Examples:
essential amino acid. Essential commodities of life. Trial and error is an essential part of education.
Digestion.
The process of breaking down food in the body into smaller, more usable components, typically involving enzymes and other bodily processes. The process of assimilating, understanding, or absorbing information or ideas.
Examples:
poor digestion. Impaired digestion. Overeating can lead to discomfort and slower digestion.
Extremity.
The farthest or most remote point or the greatest or the highest degree.
Examples:
extremity injury. Extremity amputation. He broke his arm at the extremity of the bone.
Pupil.
The black circular opening in the center of the iris of the eye, through which light enters the eye, a student in school or university.
Examples:
pupil constriction. Attentive pupil. The pupil of your eye dilates in response to different light levels.
Dilate.
To make something wider, larger, or more open.
Examples:
dilate the bronchial tubes. Dilate blood vessel. The pupils of the eyes dilate in low light.
Contract.
A legally binding agreement between two or more parties, setting out their rights and obligations to each other, typically in writing and enforceable by law.
Examples:
employment contract. Contract law. The company signed a contract with the supplier for the delivery of goods.
Tingle.
To cause a stinging or prickling sensation. Noun, a feeling of slight numbness or a slight prickling or stinging sensation, typically as a result of cold or excitement.
Examples:
tingle up my spine. Tingle with anticipation. My nerves began to tingle before the show started.
Trigger.
To make something happen suddenly, to cause something such as a device, machine, etc. to function.
Examples:
trigger a biochemical response. Trigger inflation. The incident triggered a political controversy. Conducive. tending to make something likely or possible.
Examples:
Conducive question. Conducive to growth. The quiet and peaceful environment was conducive to concentration and productivity.
Folk.
People in general, especially those of a particular group or type.
Examples:
Folk art. The folk songs of a particular district. Some seaweed was used as folk medicine in ancient times.
Idiot.
A foolish or stupid person who lacks common sense or judgment, a derogatory term used to describe someone who is mentally deficient.
Examples:
Idiot driver. What an idiot. He acted like an idiot and spilled his drink all over the floor.
Evolution.
A gradual process of transformation of living things.
Examples:
Human evolution. Evolution theory. They study the evolution of the universe.
Saber.
A type of sword with a curved blade, typically used in cavalry or fencing.
Examples:
Saber fencing. Ceremonial saber. The military commander drew his saber and shouted orders to the troops.
Terrify.
To frighten someone very much.
Examples:
Terrify people. The threats terrify him. It would be best not to terrify your associates into doing complex tasks.
Horrible.
Extremely unpleasant or bad, causing fear or disgust.
Examples:
Horrible accident. Horrible smell. The experience was horrible and left a lasting impression.
Vibrato.
A musical technique in which a sustained note is varied in pitch and volume to produce a pulsating or wavering effect, a similar effect produced in speech or other forms of sound production.
Examples:
Sing with vibrato. Vibrato technique. The violinist added a vibrato to the final notes of the piece, creating a beautiful effect.
Waver.
To move in a quivering manner, to become weak.
Examples:
Waver in purpose. Waver between work and private life. She didn't waver in her decision to pursue her dream career, despite the challenges.
Stream.
A small, narrow river, a continuous flow of something, such as liquid, gas, people, vehicles, etc.
Examples:
The stream of time. An endless stream of cars. Jet streams are the common name for air currents that form high in the atmosphere.
Opera.
A drama set to music, in which the words are sung rather than spoken.
Examples:
ballad opera, opera performance. She loves going to the opera house and hearing the beautiful music.
Convulse.
To experience a sudden and violent contraction of the muscles, often caused by pain, illness, or emotional distress, or to make someone or something do this.
Examples:
convulse with laughter, convulse with anger. He convulsed in pain as the injury was severe.
Nightmare.
A very frightening or unpleasant dream.
Examples:
have a nightmare, nightmare situation. Life as a waiter was a big nightmare for him.
Embarrass.
To cause someone to feel awkward, worried, or ashamed.
Examples:
embarrass political enemy, embarrass my project. He looked for an opportunity to embarrass that actor in public.
Discomfort.
A feeling of being uncomfortable physically or mentally, or being embarrassed, a slight pain.
Examples:
endure discomfort and pain. Discomfort in the abdomen. He felt no discomfort as the dentist drilled his deadened tooth.
Solo.
Without anybody else or anything else, alone.
Examples:
a solo vocal recital, a solo flight. I would love to solo camping someday.
Songwriter.
A person who writes songs, particularly lyrics, and music for popular music or other genres.
Examples:
songwriter's album, folk songwriter. The aspiring songwriter spent hours every day composing and practicing his music.
Glimpse.
A brief or partial view, the act of seeing something or someone for a very short time or only partly.
Examples:
a momentary glimpse, passing glimpse. Our team caught a glimpse of the world-class technique in this game.
Epiphany.
A moment of sudden and great realization or revelation, a Christian festival, held on January 6th, celebrating the visit of the three wise men to the infant Jesus.
Examples:
epiphany about life, Feast of Epiphany. She had an epiphany while meditating and realized the answer to her problem.
Exploit.
To make full use of and gain an advantage from resources, opportunities, etc.
Examples:
exploit a security hole, exploit a valuable opportunity. We exploit our mining resources to strengthen our national power.
Authentic.
Known to be real and what people say it is, not a fake or copy.
Examples:
an authentic signature, The sets were meticulously authentic. The stages of the play were meticulously authentic.
Manifestation.
A visible or tangible form of something, especially a particular sign of a disease or condition.
Examples:
manifestation of a deeper problem. Manifestation of psychological stress. The manifestation of his anxiety was evident in his shaking hands.
Octave.
A musical interval encompassing 8 diatonic scale degrees, such as the interval from C to the next C in a C major scale.
Examples:
octave key, octave range. The singer's range was impressive, covering 3 octaves with ease.
Norm.
Something that is regarded as usual, typical, or standard.
Examples:
norm of action. Cultural norm. The systems we have developed has accepted as industry norms.
Permission.
Consent or authorization given by someone in authority or by the owner of something, allowing someone to do something or allowing something to occur.
Examples:
grant permission. Permission for permanent residence. I asked my boss for permission to leave early for a doctor's appointment.
Embrace.
To accept something willingly and enthusiastically. Noun, the act of clasping another person in the arms as in greeting or affection.
Examples:
embrace an opportunity. A warm embrace. The woods embrace the house.
Progression.
The act or process of changing to the next stage or phase or moving forward.
Examples:
progression of civilization. Progression of disease. The company has made great strides in its progression towards sustainability.
Eventually.
Finally, particularly after a long time or a lot of struggle, complications, and so on.
Examples:
eventually become obsolete. Eventually succeed. The corporation eventually dominated the entire tobacco business.
Sip.
To drink a liquid by taking small mouthfuls. Noun, a small drink.
Examples:
sip a drink. Take a sip of beer. He sipped his tea slowly, savoring the taste.
Tremble.
To shake slightly in a way that you cannot control, for example, because you are frightened, angry, or excited, or because of illness.
Examples:
tremble in fear. Tremble violently with emotion. When I heard the news, my whole body trembled with excitement.
Tremolo.
A musical effect or technique where a note is rapidly and repeatedly alternated in volume or pitch, creating a wavering or trembling sound.
Examples:
tremolo picking, play with tremolo. The musician added a beautiful tremolo effect to the guitar solo.
Scare.
To frighten a person or animal, or to become frightened.
Examples:
scare off her attacker by screaming. Scare the birds away. We hit the ground to scare out the rabbits.
Discuss.
To talk about or examine in detail, through conversation or debate, to exchange ideas, opinions, or information on a particular topic.
Examples:
discuss options. Discuss solutions. We need to discuss the next steps for the project during our meeting tomorrow.
Strength.
The quality or state of being physically, or sometimes mentally, strong.
Examples:
strength of the economy. Muscular strength. Health and strength are, above all, gold.
Frank.
Honest and sincere, open and candid in expression.
Examples:
frank and open discussion. Make a frank apology. Full involvement means frank and prompt responses.
Gentle.
Having or showing a kindly or tender nature, soft and mild.
Examples:
in a gentle voice. Gentle downward slope. Her gentle manner relaxed everyone there.
Patronizing.
Displaying an air of condescension or superiority towards others, often in a way that comes across as insincere or manipulative, demonstrating a condescending or dismissive attitude.
Examples:
patronizing remark. Patronizing behavior. The manager's attitude towards his employees was patronizing.
Sarcastic.
Using irony and cutting language to mock, ridicule, or convey contempt, saying the opposite of what is meant in a mocking tone.
Examples:
use sarcastic language. Sarcastic sense of humor. Her sarcastic remarks made it clear that she wasn't happy with the situation.
Nurture.
To take care of, feed, and protect someone or something while they are growing and developing.
Examples:
nurture love. Nurture his talents. Schools should nurture children's mutual interest spirit.
Hell.
The place thought to be where bad people go and are punished after death, often depicted as being located beneath the earth, an extraordinarily unpleasant or difficult place.
Examples:
run like hell. Hell broke loose. The battlefield became hell on earth.
Belt.
To sing loudly and forcefully, to hit someone or something hard. Noun, a strip of leather or other material worn to tie or buckle something around the body.
Examples:
Belt him in the face. Leather belt. The band was belting out old songs in response to audience requests.
Recover.
To return to a former condition, health, mind, or strength.
Examples:
Recover a loss. Recover approval ratings. She is still recovering from a shot to her shoulder.
Groove.
A long, narrow cut or depression in a hard material or surface, a particular style of popular music characterized by a strong and repetitive rhythm.
Examples:
Groove on the dance floor. Get into the groove. The band played a smooth groove that got everyone dancing.
Cord.
A strong, thick, or thin thread or rope, a piece of plastic-coated wire used to transport electricity to a piece of equipment.
Examples:
Spinal cord. Electrical cord. Your spinal cord is located deep within your body.
Slightly.
In a small degree or extent, a little.
Examples:
Increase slightly. Slightly alkaline soils. He moved his body slightly to the left.